Hey everyone, I'm Josh Davis, aka Grouch, and I'm the head of community for Crucible at Relentless Studios. Welcome to our very first developer update. So first of all, on behalf of the entire Crucible team, I want to say thank you to everyone that's joined us for launch week and the kickoff to preseason. Our team has put a lot of love into this game over the past few years, and honestly, nothing is making us happier right now than to finally be able to share it with all of you. Alright, so let's dive in. Since May 20th, we've released 8 updates which have been largely focused on resolving critical issues involving connectivity, client and server stability, and matchmaking. Judging by our analytics and the conversations we're seeing in the community, we've made some great strides on these fronts, but we recognize that there's always going to be room for improvement. We're going to keep hammering on these issues, but now that our servers are live and stable, we're going to be shifting away from the smaller daily updates that we've been doing and focus more on delivering larger updates that are going to take more than just a day to finalize. So we've been keeping an eye on the discussions in Discord, in Steam, Reddit, social media, Twitch, and you've provided a lot of great feedback about what you like about the game and, more importantly, where you'd like to see us improve. Player feedback has always been a big part of Crucible's development ever since the beginning, and we definitely want to continue this practice now that we're live. If you're watching this video but you haven't joined in on these discussions, I strongly encourage you to take part and make your voice heard. Crucible is as much your game now as it is ours. So without further ado, I'm going to hand it over to Colin Johansson, Crucible's franchise lead, to walk you through our team's priorities and how we're adjusting them in response to what we're hearing from all of you.
So let's start with improving the player onboarding experience. We've already made some changes on this front. We have made it so that Harvester Command is now the first mode that players experience after the tutorial. We feel it's a safer place to learn the game before you move into the more complicated other modes. We're working on making it so the tutorial is optional, so players who don't want to play it can just skip it and get right in and start playing to improve that onboarding experience. We're working on redoing all of the tutorial videos so that they do a better job of teaching the actual game mode you play rather than just providing a high-level overview. And we're adding an in-game tip system, so when you're on a loading screen, tips will start popping up telling you about more in-depth parts of Crucible that you may not be aware of. In addition to that, we're also going to be doing more as well to improve that full onboarding experience and teaching the game. We're working on building a toggleable in-match scoreboard so that you can check and see the scoreboard anytime live while you're playing. We are building a surrender feature so that matches that feel unwinnable can be ended early for the team that is losing. We're focused on improving performance. There is no silver bullet for performance. It's not going to be something where magically we make one build tomorrow and everything improves 50 times. However, we are already working on a build that has a number of bug fixes and polish that will include performance improvements, and we're constantly going to be improving performance after that. We're also looking at improving the match flow, the process that it takes from actually queuing, getting all the way into a game, and getting into the match, and making sure that that process is as fast and smooth as possible. We're exploring how to improve the UX around Heart of the Hives in particular, so players can better navigate within the map and to ensure players have all the information they need to be successful. We're working on providing better feedback in combat and for the feel of combat overall. We've already made one small improvement on that front, and we have a number more still to come. And the big one we've heard a lot about, the ability to communicate in-game with your other players. Though we do have a ping system, we have heard you that the ability to have voice and text chat is extremely important, and it's something that we agree with. We had originally planned to deliver voice and text chat together. However, we're going to go ahead and deliver voice as fast as we possibly can rather than wait for text as well. We'll get voice in the game, and we'll do that as quickly as we possibly can, and then text will come slightly after that. We're also working on improving the ping system for those players who like to use that for communication, so that each of those systems are as robust as we possibly can make them. We're working on each of these areas as hard as we possibly can, and we will communicate dates when they're going to be going live as soon as we have confidence in that date. We chose to start the game in preseason so that we could work with you, our community, to define what's important, and to give us a chance to refine and improve parts of the game in the preseason to get to the point when the preseason was over, we felt like we would be on solid footing to move forward with the game. And I think you all have given us a fantastic list of areas to work on. We are doing that, and I hope we constantly deliver and meet your expectations. We really appreciate all of your feedback, and we can't wait to constantly make this game better together with you. Thanks.